What's up, guys? Welcome back to a video of the art of something. I feel like this is a series. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a series, but today we're gonna be talking about the art of cherishing. Now, I believe personally that there will be a day where we want to look back and reflect on everything. Now, there are some things that people personally want to reflect on, and there's some people that just don't want to reflect on the stuff that are absolute trash because those stuff are meant to be in the trash can. But sometimes you got to get those memories, reel them in, take them from the trash and look at them and say, this person did that, but I did that, and how can I improve from their experiences, my experiences, and everyone else's experiences? So let's just get into it. And that's also why I think it's important not to delete anything. That's why I think it's important to not delete anything that was from the past, because it can cherish memories from before and after. It can bring you meaning even in the future. And to say even cherish those memories, they can inspire you to be the best you can today by helping you self-improve, like the past topic we just spoke about. And in the near future, you always hear people being like, oh, I wish I saved that picture. Oh, I wish I saved that video. Oh, I hated that, but I wish I didn't delete that. And I think that's a problem because people normally feel insecure about different things because society, that big thing up there, keeps telling us that, hey, that's not acceptable. Hey, you cannot be like that because you're like this or that. And people change. Let's tell society that it is okay for people to change. It's okay for people to be who they are. That should not be a sin in this world. People should not look down on you for it. And I personally feel like you can be whoever the hell you want to be. Like, you don't have to be famous to love yourself. You don't have to be, you can just love yourself in any way. You can self-develop in any way. And I feel like cherishing those old memories will help you develop because you know how you were back then. When people look back at their past videos on YouTube, they be like, so that's the way I was, but this is the way now. Now have I improved? What can I still improve on? So they look back on it as if it's a timeline of how they've improved over time. And I think that's very, very cherishable because even though you really wanted to delete that video, when you look back on it, it's kind of like, oh, you kind of see the evolution of how you changed as a person and how you work with other people. And I think that in itself is beautiful. Now, there are some things that you may want to delete, and that is perfectly fine. But at the same time, don't feel pressured to delete something because other people pressure you to. And that's something I regret. There are some things in the past that I've uploaded just because I wanted to upload it and I like it. But then there are these few people that are always like, oh, why did you do that? That's terrible. And what I want to say to that is, don't listen to the haters. Do whatever the heck you want, honey. Because at the end of the day, it only matters if you like it or not. Yes, a few people are going to see it here and there. But if you aren't rocking yourself, no one else is going to rock you like yourself. Like, honey, be yourself. That's the number one tip of the day. You need to learn to cherish yourself and cherish the people around you. Because without cherishing, there is no point of developing. Because without developing, I feel like the cycle of your self-development and self-love and self-care has to do with the art of cherishing yourself and the art of cherishing other people. Even the people you hate, you can forgive them and move on and cherish them. Even though you hate them to the very fucking core. Like, okay, yeah, there's those few people that we always hate. Yeah, I understand that. And yeah, sometimes it's hard to get over things. And I'm guilty of that as well. But sometimes you have to cherish those experiences no matter how bad they are. Because the more you cherish, the more you're able to move on and be you. And that's the topic of life. You need to move on and be you. This is the motto of my life. Whenever anything bad happens or anything good happens, just move on and be you. Go with the flow of your flow. Go to the river and be your own boat. Like, save yourself from anything that's happening. Save yourself from Wreck-It Ralph. Save yourself from the craziness of the world, you know? Just cherish yourself. Bring yourself a cup of tea, maybe a cookie or a napkin, or just sit down and chill. Watch a YouTube video. You know, do what you love. And yes, sometimes when you're doing what you love, it can get boring. Like, for real. During the summer, a lot I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos. I was playing the same typical games and all this stuff, and it just, I loved it. Like, I don't care how boring it was. I loved it. But there was a specific time where I felt like it was too redundant and too boring, that I wanted to do something that would cherish myself in life. So what I decided to do was actually be consistent in uploading videos on this YouTube channel, you know? Actually be consistent and follow my dreams because I want to do it, not because everyone says I can't, you know? You have to have that self-pride, that self-love, that self-care. You gotta cherish that. You can cherish the old, you can cherish the good, you can cherish the bad. You can cherish anything, honey, as long as you want to cherish it. And that's the tea, sis. So just bring your cup of tea, get out of here, and be yourself, because that is the topic of today. And I hope you liked it, and I hope most of you guys will, you know, comment down below or DM me, or, you know, give me a topic that I can talk about, because I love talking about topics like this, and I've always wanted to make a podcast. But the thing is, people are like, oh, why would you make a podcast, or why would you do that? And the thing is, I like to podcast, but I also love, like, looking at myself and looking at, like, what I'm doing to enunciate different things. And I feel like words are also a form of poetry. Going back to that Art of Music video, words are a form of poetry. Poetry is music, and this is my type of music as well. Talking like this is healing to me and healing to other people, I think. So just comment down below, recommend a few things, and let's get on with whatever video is gonna happen next, because I'm actually feeling it. Bye.